Yo, this is Tim Chow, and this is a $6,500 close. Okay? There's a lot of objections, a lot of here, a lot of this, a lot of that. So I want to make it clear that this is high ticket sales. Even though if we don't want to do high pressure stuff, like unethical stuff, we still need to make sure that they're here to make a decision. All right, you see what I mean in this call. This is selling for a $6,500 offer for a business coaching program for detailing, detail businesses to start or to scale. How are you, man?
Good, good. Very eventful morning today.
Eventful. What happened?
We have a school shooting next to us.
Oh shit. That's scary. Wait, so where
Yeah,
are you at? Where are you at? What city are you in?
I'm over in Iowa. This happened in Perry, like 30 minutes north of us.
Damn, that is pretty eventful. Um, well, what takes you there to that city? Are you like born and raised there or what?
Well, I'm from Des Moines, but yeah, I'm born and raised here. So
I see. Okay, okay. Well, um, yeah, it's kind of crazy, but I have your application here. If you're ready to go, we could just get this call going.
yeah, I'm ready.
Cool, cool. So I mean, the purpose of this call is just to, I mean, I'll ask some questions to figure out more about you, what you're doing with the business now, and especially what you're trying to accomplish, so we can figure out a strategy, the best strategy moving forward. But most importantly, just to figure out if it's going to be a good fit between you and Alan. Is that cool?
Yep.
Cool. Um, these are decision-making calls, by the way, so I'm definitely going to let you know everything that Alan has to offer, so you can make the best, you can make an educated decision, whether it's yes or no at the end of the call. Um, yes, we'll do business together with Alan. If no, we'll always point you in the right direction. Um, is that cool? If we can come to that
Oh,
conclusion at the end of the call?
yep.
Cool, cool. Um, so I guess a little bit about me. I've been working with Alan for a little over 4 years now. Started washing cars with him and then moving up to manager, then almost co-owning it with him, having some equity in Go Detail, doing a lot of the operation side of things. And now, of course, helping him out with the onboarding of Go Detail Academy as we love the impact we're able to make. Um, so yeah, I mean, love to get to know a little bit about yourself. I mean, what you're currently doing with the business and what got you to book this call with this man.
So I've been detailing for about, I want to say 5, 6 years, but those are kind of with dealerships and stuff. I started this business late December 2022. And last year is like my trial year, so to say. So I was
Yeah,
just kind of figuring out the ins and outs of the business. And this year I'm kind of wanting to step it up and get more serious about it and hit that multiple six-figure mark.
I see. I see. So you've had experience with this, but you've had your own business for about a year or two now, if I'm
Yeah.
correct. Okay, okay. That's cool. So, I mean, if Alan was on this call, like, what would be the first question you'd ask him?
Gotta get more private clients. That's basically it. 'Cause I mean, I have a dealership contract, which we're kind of relying on right now, but they pay us between 50 to $60,000 a year right now.
Okay. So right now, how many dealerships are you working with?
Just one.
Just one? And which one's that?
Iowa Auto Exchange.
Oh, auto exchange. Okay. So in terms of dealerships, are there any huge like and I know they come in batches or like there's a street of them. Is there one like that close to you?
Oh, they're all over.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I'll definitely introduce you to what we do with dealerships. Um, so you can get a better idea of the acquisition process. But do you do PPF ceramics as well, tint?
No, but I'm trying to get into that early, like summer time stuff. But I need the money to get the graph tech stuff because I don't want to hand cut it.
Okay, okay. But do you do ceramics, ceramic coating?
I have one, never applied it, so I don't really offer it, but I'm always willing to learn. So
Okay, because that's something definitely you should consider. I mean, when you join us, we have our own internal ceramic coating training system and also product that we use. Um, but just to give you some insight, like 40% of our profit comes from ceramic coating. So that might, that's definitely something that you want to attack as it is high ticket. So, you know, each job potentially worth 1 to 2K, 1 to 2K. And we can't be
Yeah,
missing.
I'd fuck up in 8 hours detailing a car or washing a car and get paid $1,300 and detailing the inside of a fucking Kia Soul for 8 hours.
Exactly. Exactly. Um, and yeah, the acquisition process, I mean, we like we survey everybody who uses any of our services, but 100% of our clients that get a ceramic from us, they've gotten a detail before. So if we're offering details to people, we might as well upsell them on the service. Like we're doing a disservice to ourselves by not upselling. If that makes sense.
Start low and then hope for high.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, to make that jump. Um, so if I could record some technicals, um, I guess ballpark per month, how much are you making now, and what's the goal in, let's say, like 6 months,
With the dealership, we're doing right between 5,000 to $6,500 a month.
or like everything in total, like the detail business in total?
Yeah, that is. We're relying on this place a lot right now.
Yeah. So you're not even there's not a lot of mobile residential stuff going on. It's just that dealership.
It's yeah, we've had some like weather issues here in Iowa, so I guess that's kind of why we're not getting a lot of bookings, but I don't want to use that as like an excuse. I mean, I can always work throughout the day, but yeah, the weather right now is usually around like 25 to 30 degrees outside, so we're not having a lot of mobile bookings
Okay.
currently.
Okay. Okay. So this is definitely something that you want to attack dealerships right now, if I'm understanding correctly.
I'd like to get a lot more like clients for myself instead of just
Okay.
taking these dealership jobs because I'd much rather charge 250, $300 a car instead of, like 120 per car.
Of course. Of course. I guess what's the main thing keeping you from staying busy with these private clients right now, like on your own?
So again,
Yeah, like what's the main thing keeping you from getting these clients right now? Like, do you have a system down or what? What are you currently doing?
no knowledge, marketing, advertising, nothing.
We got
No
you.
digital presence.
All right, we got you, man. We got you. Um, cool. I'm writing things down so I could relay them to Alan. Let me see here. Okay. You're doing this full time, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um, so I guess well, it's January, new year, but I guess why make a change now instead of in the future? Like, why reach out to Alan now?
Why wait? It's gonna hurt me in the long run.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah, I got shit to do when I'm 30, man.
That's true. I'm curious, man. How'd you find out about Alan, by the way?
I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. It's either
I
from
see.
Instagram or YouTube, just scrolling through the fucking shorts or whatever,
I see.
reels.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. He's been on a run with the content, so it's pretty cool. Okay. Definitely sounds like you have the infrastructure to kind of build further. Are you the one touching the cars right now? You're doing the detailing?
So it's me, my dad, and then I have two part-time guys, which we don't have a schedule for them because there's not usually enough work.
Hmm.
But yeah, me and my dad are splitting the cars half and half, kind of. Like he'll wash one, and I'll do the interior of one, then we kind of just help each other out every now and then. We just split the profits.
I see. Okay, but the goal is just to get those guys busier, huh?
The goal is to make sure that I can get these guys, one, paid good, and two, get more cars done throughout the day.
Cool. Cool.
And then another question with that. So since we have it's a low income or low paying jobs and um, we don't have like a set foundation of money to start out with, I'm 1099ing everybody. Would you recommend keeping them 1099 or putting them on a hourly wage?
I mean, just keep them as 1099 for now, and in the future, just move to a flat rate system. That's what we do.
Okay.
So it's like per job. So it's, if we pay someone by the hour, they're gonna detail so slowly. Like we did that a couple years ago. When we switched to flat rate, like things just got done, right?
'Cause I
Like
was thinking about doing like hourly pay and then you get 100% of the tips. And then obviously the better you do when you're detailing it, you get, $30, $40 tip, whatever. Most of our tips like 20, 25%.
exactly. Yeah, sometimes the tip will do the carrying, but the thing is, especially with employees, like it's I used to think it was all about how much we paid them. But we realized that it's it's a bit more difficult, but it's so necessary to find people who just believe in the owner. Like me, all the other we have like 16 guys now. Like they all look up to Alan and they're like, we believe that he will be the biggest detailer in the city. And once you have that, I mean, doesn't really matter how much you pay them. Like they just trust and believe in the company's vision and they don't want to work anywhere else. Because like working for a small business is way different
A
than
big
just
corporation.
corporate. Exactly. Exactly. And just like talking to you for what, 10, 15 minutes, I'm sure you're able to lead and you're someone that people want to work with. So it's just like you gotta really amplify that or make that known in terms of like being the business owner and putting your foot down.
Yeah. But
But yeah, dude, it definitely sounds like you have a good infrastructure, you're ready to make a change. So let me share my screen. I'll show you what we have to offer because I definitely think you're a fit for Go Detail Academy, but let's just, now you can see if we're a fit for you. Is that cool?
yeah,
Cool. Let me, okay, before I want to show you something pretty cool. Where's this? What part of your business we've covered in all of this, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, what do you think about it, man? Do you think it'll help you out?
yeah, of course.
I mean, if I could get a gauge, maybe on a scale of like 1 to 10, how helpful do you think this would be for you?
I'd say 10 right now, just because we've been kind of plateaued for the last 3, 4 months. So obviously anything I'll take.
Cool.
And if it's all the way up there and I have to pay what's up there, then get us time to get serious.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, that's good. 10 is the perfect answer. But yeah, all the support, access to Alan, the Slack, education, contracts, legal stuff, all the systems. It's a 6 month program and it's just 5,900. It is not 38K anymore. So how does that sound? Does that work for you?
I was looking kind of more towards like the $2,000 mark.
Okay. Okay. I mean, typically we do split it up into three just to make it work better. So it's like first month 2K, next month 2K, after that 1,900. Um, and for us, for that to make sense, for you to get a return on investment, all it takes for us is to get you 6 ceramic clients, and this is paid off, right? If each one is like profit at 1K, and I guess if you don't think that we can get you just 6 ceramic clients, like don't work with us. We're here to take you to like that 20, 30, 40K per month consistently level. We do like 2 to 3 ceramics a day. So I'm more than sure that you'll see this money back. But in terms of like splitting it up, it's just much more comfortable for you and for us. Like we don't feel the pressure. You need an ROI quickly. Um, like as soon as you put 2K down, we get you 2 ceramic clients your first month. Easy. Like that should be the easiest part. But the legwork comes when I just shared all this information with you. Just got to plug it into your business correctly, and we'll definitely help you with that.
Okay. How much did you say it was total?
5,900, but we typically split it up into three. So there's some time to ROI on it.
Could you guys split it up in six or no? Because that's 983 a month.
No, our payment processor doesn't even let us split it beyond four. So like four is the max I could split it up into, but we don't even typically do that.
Okay, hold on. Let me talk to my dad for a second.
Okay, okay, I'll be here.
Hold up. Let me go talk to my mom, the
Okay,
finance person.
got you. Let me know if she wants to speak to me too.
All right, sounds good.
You want your prospect to say exact. So on a sales call, you want to label the prospect. So what I mean by this is let them know, right? So it sounds like you're doing this, but you're not.
All right, I'm back.
That's good.
Okay, so I've talked to her. We're good to do this, but we're gonna have to wait until we file our taxes and figure out how much.
Is there a wait? How does that have to do with this?
Sure that if there's any blowback on like how much money I have left to like give back to the government and stuff, that'll affect how much I have to invest into this. Because if
Okay.
I have $5,000 in my account right now, then I owe the IRS or whatever, like $3,500, and I only have $1,500 right now. And then
Okay.
the other go to you guys.
Okay. The thing with this is like I'll say it's you will make more than the ROI will be there when we split it up. If it's a comfortability thing, like I know it's like a make money offer where it's like a scaling offer where like you're doing something already, but just helping you get more clients. Uh, so with this, like we typically want to start as soon as possible. I can call Alan and see if we could split it up into possibly four, if that would be helpful at all. So it's just like closer to 1,000 to start, or one 1,300, 1,400. Would that be helpful?
A month?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't typically do that, so I'd have to give Alan a quick ring. And like we're not out to get you, we're here on your side. So like, if you do want to push anything back like a month, sure, if you just talk with Alan, you can figure it out. But most of our guys ROI so quickly, they never have to push it back. So
Okay. I'd say to be safe, just to make sure that we have the capital, let's push back a month. But yeah, I'll just save everything I can and we can probably do the 4 month thing if Alan allows it, and then that's what, 1,300 a month.
close to there, yeah. But we'd want to I meant that as in like if we get started now for that next month, paying for next month, if we divide it into four, like if you want to set that off, you can always chat with Alan about that. Um, but in terms of getting started, we just want you to get you up and running as fast as possible. So like what it looked like is send you that split pay invoice. Once we get that paid, I will immediately book a time for you to chat with Nico, who's our client success manager. He basically let you know, will give you access to all of this, like the Zoom, the Slack, the Notion, um, and then walk you through how to best use our team. And then that'll be the time where you also book your one-on-one audit with Alan, where he will kind of do some market research about your city, but not only that, like work with you to create a success timeline. So it's like, what do we have to do tomorrow, next week, month one, two, three, four, five, six, to actually guarantee that you succeed. Because the goal with this is, by the end of 6 months, we're trying to triple businesses. So whatever you're doing now, like the goal is to 3x, and then consistently do that every single month. How does that sound?
Man, it sounds amazing.
Cool.
Oh,
So I can give him a call right now. If we're able to split it up into four, would you be game to get started today? Let's do it.
I'm pulling up my bank account really quick. Give me 1 second.
Also, it's not just like I think the payment processor takes credit too, so shouldn't be too difficult.
How much would I have to owe today?
Let me see. 1475.
And that's with 4 payments. Is that with the 4 payments?
Yes, yes. Yes. And we'll ROI on that easy, easy.
Okay. And then for ceramics and stuff, do I have to go out? I have to go out and buy those, right? Do I have to buy Suncoat or can I use like the one that I currently have? That's in my
You
garage.
can use the one you currently have, but I promise you Suncoat will be cheaper and better than what you have. So
How much is Suncoat going or going for?
maybe like half of what System X charges. So
For like 120 for System X.
yeah, it's ours is closer to like 60, $70.
Okay.
So yeah, if that works with you, I could just give him a quick call and we'll see if we can. I hope we can do that. Is that cool with you?
It's a lot of money for me right now, but So what would be in the first 2 weeks, what would everything look like? Like how would it kind of incorporate itself into my business?
Yeah. So, I mean, Alan will create a success timeline with you, but immediately when you start, we'd want you to plug everything we have into your business currently. So that's website, GMB hacking, putting all legal stuff under your company name, and then um, immediately start some drip campaigns for print marketing and then also dealerships, right? You'll find that there's just too much business to do to touch any cars. So there's going to be that ramp up period. Um, but immediately when you start putting things in effect in terms of like what we do with GMBs and print marketing, like I don't see you not securing a dealership in the next 1 to 2 months, which is like a big contract. Um, but then besides that, getting you ramped up for ceramics the first month, so you can actually service a couple jobs as well in your first month. And then from there, it's just how do we replicate exactly that, but at scale. Um, that's typically what I see. Um, and having helped so many people come in and out the mentorship, like our goal for you guys is by the end of the 6 months, it's either to buy another van or like you're profiting enough where you can buy another van, or getting a warehouse. And we get to know our guys extremely well, I would say. Like early December last year, we flew to San Diego to check out a couple warehouses with a student and just to kick it. It was pretty cool. But yeah, we have really high expectations for our guys. Is we're literally giving you our team and our system, so it's like let's make some money. Like, right.
Okay. And then on my end, what do I have to do after I sign up?
Yeah, so the expectation is, I showed you the phases and then the support. Just keep on going. It's a positive feedback loop, right? You try to implement a bunch of the stuff you see in the education in your business, you will have problems. You will have issues. That's where you go to those coaching calls or hit up Alan on Slack, get those solved, and continue to build in that circle. And that process will typically take 1 to 2 months. But after all that legwork, like a lot of stuff should be automated. Things should be dialed in. Because I mean, we can't promise anything in a couple days or I guess in a couple weeks, but definitely if you give us 6 months, we like this is what we do. Um, yeah, we're gonna do this forever. So like,
Okay.
yeah,
So within the 6 months, we're hoping for what? 20,000 a month?
hoping for 30K a month. That's the goal for everybody. Yeah,
And that's what it's a two-man team
it's with the 2 to 3. I'd say closer to 3-man team, to be honest.
full
Closer to
time.
three. Yeah, yeah. You'll be able to pay your guys well. Yeah.
Because I want my guys to be preferably around $2,000 to $3,000 a paycheck at least.
Oh yeah, with our flat rate structure, that's definitely reachable. Our guys typically make around 3 to 5.
Yeah, because my guys currently are making like $800 a paycheck, and it's awful. And they're
Yeah,
getting 10,
it's
which
difficult
is
to keep them if
right.
they're not busy. Yeah, yeah.
um I have my mom telling me that you're pushing.
Shout out the mom. But yeah, I mean, this is we filed our S corp under business education, so you'll be able to write off like half of this. So it's, I mean, for what it counts, if you already have it in corporation. So
I have an LLC, but I don't. Or can I write off the entire like thing? It's like a
yeah, we're filed under BE, so you could write off half of this as business education. So even though it's 59, it's closer to like 3K ish. But
okay. We paid today. So. Okay, so if I was to pay the 1475 today, when would the next pay be needed to come out?
uh February 5th,
February 5th.
month out, yeah.
I say fuck it. Just fucking do it.
I'll also throw in a guarantee for you. Hail Mary offer. Um, if by the end of this you haven't tripled, so I know it's 6K. If you haven't made 18K with this, like strictly from what we tell you to do or our mentorship, our advice, or what we've built out, um, Alan will work with you one-on-one until you get to that point, or even figure out some partial refund. I don't know, but we've never had to do that. So I can basically give this guarantee. We don't let our guys slip, right? Again, we have like 7 people on our support staff that are now basically working for you. So it's pretty difficult to fail.
Yeah. That's all. It's just I have a problem with spending money, so I got to make sure I have the savings and stuff. But I might just say fuck it.
Cool. It's the best fuck it decision you'll make, man. Cool. So let me give Alan a ring. I want to make sure just to be professional with him, just to make sure we can do this as we haven't split it up into 4 before. So if you can give me a second. Cool. So Alan let me know 2 things. It's a green light on splitting it up 4 ways, but he did let me know it'll be an expectation um as we ramp up that, this there's commitment on both sides. That's all he said. But it should be able to, he said it's fine. So if it's a green light from you, we can just get this going, man.
Yep. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let me send you the invoice link in the chat, and then I'll send you a booking link right after this. I'll stand by.
And then do I use my personal email or the business email for this?
Um, Personal, because it'll have after you make that payment, it'll have a downloadable invoice, and that's what you file to get the write-off. So
Okay. Yeah, I'll choose my business one for that one then.